everybody. Sorry we're starting just a tad late. We were late finishing up on Snick Boy. No doggo drop tonight, but that is okay. We actually got the first clear for another guildie, which is awesome. That's part of the reason why we do this, is so that we can help others get their clears. And we're ready to roll with the buns. Ooh, we've got big story tonight. We've got super big story tonight. We are actually going to do a jailbreak at Castrum Sentry. Awesome.
Big fat story.
Mm-hmm. Might even include big fat taco music. The fact that a lot of people haven't queued on that the big fat taco weapon music was actually originally used in AAR.
Yeah.
As the tune was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the general tune, some of it is the way they have it presented in the earlier versions, it's just not as obvious. It doesn't really call to mind those lyrics, even when you know them, the way that the current version does.
I have to check,
you
but
cannot unhear those lyrics.
I think the Primals actually did a cover with those lyrics.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
That's
not my kind of thing, but that'd still be hilarious.
Okay, I think... What are my classes looking like? 46, 46, 47, and 43. Yeah, I think I'm on Pally tonight. Hello, everybody. Hello, Cold. Hello, Octi. Hello, Action. Hello, Foxfire. I'm probably missing people in there. Hello, Deer.
Deer?
Hello,
we have a
Ripley.
deer?
Hello, Diana. It's awesome to see you guys. Let us get this show on the road.
Is this turning into Romper Room?
Oh, wait. There might be a problem.
Problem?
Yeah.
Other than the Nixes?
Oh! We need to put on our Imperial disguises!
If we must.
Yeah, we must.
Okay, there's a helmet. How do I look?
No, gotta do the chest too.
Yeah, I know, but the helmet first. How's it look? Is it on straight?
How could I tell? You're a viewer!
Well, if you can't tell, how are they gonna tell? You don't look very Imperial without the helmet.
No, we kind of look like wannabe Imperials. I'm really hoping that with the addition of the male Viero, we're going to start seeing some more head options and some more hair options. I have been
especially the hair options.
I have been looking at some of the back end to the engine to try and understand what they're talking about, and the fact that the team does have this interesting balance of adding new stuff in game, making it all work, and yet not spending so much time on it that they have to nix something else in the process.
Yeah.
Which is how... Oh, for bloody pluck. Come on, target. Tank stand. Shield to the
Everyone's
face.
a critic.
And all the gear models are stored as separate files, so they are using some sort of node system for their gearing, which is good. It's one of the more modern ways of dealing with it. But I'm wondering if...
Well, presumably that's how they do the scaling.
But I'm wondering if they don't have a node-in-node system, which is what would really make things work. I should probably track down one of the... You didn't hear this from me. Modders! And talk to them about it. Yeah, the first rule about mods in FF14 is you don't talk about mods in FF14. Anyway.
Yes.
Hi, Sid. Are we ready to do this?
Well, you know I have this mod. Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in Imperial black and crimson. Definitely your colors. But now is not the time for jests.
It just doesn't work without the helmet.
Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we're able. Meanwhile, the four of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than I hoped, I will contact you via link portal. Be ready to be the hasty retreat.
Aye, aye, Sid. This is so adorable.
Lalafell tossing. Wedge and I will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, and lest you wonder, Ida and Eustola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned they would linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of "don't do anything reckless," if memory serves. Wise words. Well, that couldn't have come from Ida.
Hush you.
Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck in Cladonia, Rena. May the 12 keep you.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Dun dun dun. Oh boy, I'm inside the base already. How'd that happen? Does my hair
Walked
look okay?
in the front door.
Are you in a different instance? I think you might be in
Yes!
Nice!
Yes, we are.
Okay, Mr.
Well, you seem friendly enough.
Okay, Mr. Imperial Courier.
I best get back to my duties. The supplies aren't going to move themselves. Neither are the prisoners, come to that. Prisoners? Move?
Oh, we need to salute him.
Oh, fine. If I must. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there, so engrossed was I in my task. You'd be engrossed too had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower when next you pass that way. Gladly. Mr. Gossip? Imperial Centurion?
I think I see Wedge hiding behind them. Yeah, he's in the back. We'll deal with him.
Yes.
Next.
Castrum Sentry has been placed under high alert. Those found where they do not belong will be summarily punished.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Do we belong here? Wedge? How do I look, Ladonia? Do I cut an imposing figure as a girly soldier?
You would look more impressive if you weren't standing through the plating.
Oh dear.
Yes, he is.
Wedge? We need to talk to you about this.
I think you're missing your kneecaps.
Or at least his ankles.
Okay, Mr. Imperial Disnarian.
Part of the maintenance crew from the Occidents, are you? I don't know what they teach you over there, but being an engineer does not exempt you from saluting your superior.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. As you wish, sir.
That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Occidents, are you? Welcome to Castrum Sentry, engineer. What? Prisoners? You've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm, or I'll have you reported.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. As you wish, sir.
Hi, Biggs.
Hey, Biggs. How's it going?
Security's tight, just as we expected. We're going to need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead.
You look a bit dejected, Mr. Imperial Guard.
Shouldn't I be at my post? I suppose so, but such things don't seem to matter anymore. I've fallen for one of the prisoners, which is all I can think about of late. Am I a deviant for wanting her to salute me? Yes. Though, speaking of. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only ask because I dropped something in there and, who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you even know the one I mean. Eh? The svelte blonde? Goodness, no. It's the Lalafellin lass I'm smitten with. She's so adorable, it hurts. I want to sweep her up into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her?
You, sir, have a problem.
Tataru might have a problem, too.
Yeah, I don't think he can handle Tataru. Oh, she would love for him to try, because then she'd have a permanent minion.
Okay, back to the Centurion. Should be the same, so go straight to salute.
Actually, it was different.
Oh.
Why are you not at your post? If you have business, salute me before opening your mouth.
Right.
Yeah, here's the salute after I fix my hair. Hair's more important.
What's this? You need access to the storage tower. What business have you there? At the Tribunus's behest, you say? This is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady wrong. Take my identification key. See that it is returned when your errand is concluded. Yeah, this is exactly the sort of thing you don't do with private identification.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Biggs. Psst. Here's the key.
Security's tight, just as we expected. Yeah, we've done this. Imperial identification key. A thin, rectangular piece of what appears to be Surmet. Appeared to used to deactivate certain Magitech security terminals. What did they say about don't do anything suspicious? About as subtle as a thrown brick here.
We have bricks to throw?
I wish. Affable Imperial. Prisoners, they are being held in the storage tower, as you should know, soldier. Yeah, well, we do know, but... And...
Just a second. Sometimes there's guys that are talkable hiding around corners. They might have gotten rid of them, but... Yeah, well... Not looking good.
Also... It's not you. It's Square.
You're right. Yep. It's totally Square. You didn't used to have to deep party to do duties like this. I think they got grumpy of all the people who wanted carries through their job classes or something.
Probably.
No!
And Philia and the rest. Thank goodness they're safe.
I am the one you want. Leave the others be. If you harm my friends, I swear I will take my own life, and you shall answer to your mistress.
Tataru, we must do something. We risk letting the entire cast room know we're here. Aye, you're right. We may not get a better chance. This is the third squadron. What is it? Reaper? Seized when? And this came to light only now? The culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Now's our chance. You need the Reaper that's coming right at you? What the? Strike my last! Really? Eliminate the intruders.
Buns to the rescue! Ow! He's hurting.
Stop interrupting me. You're interrupting me. That's really hurting. You're right. Yo!
Oh no!
I got all the enemies on me. That was a mistake.
I didn't have to kill all of them.
Come on. Come on. What the? Okay. Great.
Here, camera view.
What the? I really don't understand this now. Because now it won't even let me attempt it.
Weird. I didn't even do that. I just killed the guys. You can do it.
And the problem is, yeah, he's doing damage about as fast as I heal. Well, he's
Oh.
down. And Wedge... Not that that ever does anything to NPCs. Let's... No! But it was letting
You
me
have to
try
click on the
last
name.
time.
You don't. You're clicking on them. You have to click on the ropes. It's like right behind them. Oh, it looks like you got it. No.
No.
You didn't. Oh.
I
Yeah,
didn't get
unfortunately,
anything.
the two toggles are right on top of each other. Yeah, there you go. I didn't even see them the first time around.
And this is the other problem. This is what got me the first time. Yeah, I just can't... For crying out. Out. By the time I get through this, Wedge will be down again, which is what got me last time.
You have been ditching it?
Which,
No, it
what,
doesn't
who,
have
what?
it.
Actually... yeah. Okay, I have a better idea.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see. Okay. You're the one who's on me.
That works. Now you've got help.
Yes. Now we have the damage for this.
All right. Yeah, that's all you needed. Good job. And good thinking. A lot of people just ignore sleep like it isn't there, and it's actually kind of useful.
Yes, it's very useful. Did you get reinforcements? Oh, that Medicus sure went down fast.
I'm not sure if I did or not. I just kind of killed guys until they fell over. No, Ladonia, I was so scared. I was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed.
Yeah, I was.
But-
Twice.
Thank you, you two. I shudder to think what may have happened had you not arrived when you did.
I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away ere the window to our liberty closes shut.
What did you say? Escaped? Then
Less an escape
recapture
and more a
them.
jailbreak.
Yeah. Then recapture them. Fail, and I shall have your head.
You may need to be getting a few heads.
And what have we here?
Jailbreak in progress? Oh,
The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eyes of an Ahriman, Yida. Well, she kind of is hard to miss with that showy armor of hers. Accursed scions. How did you slip our defenses?
good question. We went through a lot of trouble to get in, and you guys weren't part of the plan. Gals.
With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the castrum's walls, which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle.
Ah, well, okay.
Ishtal is being polite. That was one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. It's no wonder you call it the Phantom Train. No passenger would be seen dead on it. So you scutter in amidst the freight like the vermin you are. I shall sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First, you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livia Sasjunas. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crimes of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends. We'll never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague Eorzea a day longer. Betake you and your guard.
More intruders! Protect the Tribunus!
I found it. Yida, with me.
After them!
Where is His Excellency?
In the hangar, my lady. In discussion with our guest.
Alert him at once.
Yes, my lady.
No, don't, no!
Oh. There they are. Fan out and surround them. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. Tataru has quite a fan club. No, Wedge, don't do it. Oh no. Adonia, Rena, hold them off. I'll look after Minfili and Tataru.
You got it, big guy.
Adventuring music.
Okay, you're the healer, you're going first.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh my gosh, our algae pulled out Amber Carbuncle!
I hadn't noticed what he'd pulled out, but I was noticing that he was doing a Carbuncle summons the first fight.
We need to go after the Magitech field generators!
Ah, right.
So I find it interesting that he has an Amber Carbuncle as opposed to us, which we have a Topaz Carbuncle as players.
And there we go. Oh, good night, Cold Silver.
You get a good night's sleep. And thank you very much for coming along. Okay, where is this generator? There you are, Mr. Generator.
You need to find more generators. Yes. Great.
Where is generator number 2? I know it's around here somewhere. There you are!
Checking. Yeah, that one's still invulnerable. Ah, and there's number 3. You fail as a guard.
That was a nicely timed shield smack. Duty complete. How you doing?
Got a ways to go yet. Hey.
For a big guy, he sure doesn't want to fall, does he?
Something like that. Oop.
Oh, that's nothing good Hot won't fix. Screaming of doom.
Ah. I recognize that bridge.
Take the leader, kill the rest. What the?
Boy, I wish my bubbles worked that well.
The Astola! Pray, forgive us our delay. Papolimo, Minfilia, Ida!
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too. The reunion must wait. Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
Oh, Maggie!
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell.
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
But there's no one in there.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
One, 2,
3.
4.
Hey, wait, we didn't count 5. We just stoic nodded.
Yeah,
Does that count?
Stoic nods always count. Bye, Maggie. Sorry.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
What in the seven hells?
Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius!
Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea! It could only be him. Thancred! He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
Time to dodge.
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred!
Dodge! Dodge more quickly! Lahabre has obviously been working on his evil laugh.
Not hard enough, he hasn't.
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind?
There's a lot of that
the enemy
going on.
knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all!
No, please don't break the ship.
No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders stake their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Cryle, this is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
forgive me if I seem brusque. The
But the
item I
battle is
requested,
far from over.
Is it ready?
And so long as we stand together,
Wonderful.
there shall
I'm
ever
sorry
be
to
hope
press,
of
but we
victory.
need it urgently. How soon
The
can it be
people of
delivered?
Eorzea falter for want of such hope.
I am in
Let
your
us
debt, my
provide it.
friend.
Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
My regards to grandfather.
So is that the first
I am
time
ready.
Kryle has come up?
Let us pay a visit to
Yes.
the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Come on. Hells take the Black Wolf and his new toy.
Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slawfurson the order to sail. That is all. The maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames?
Ready as we're like to be. I need only give the word to Rao.
Has there been no word from Ishgard?
Never. None. The dragons have got their tongues.
Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth if not this? And he claims the fury for his god? 'Tis bad comedy.
Okay. I suddenly went to see her meet the Archbishop face to face. That would have been epic.
Hush, no spoilers.
Epic.
The Holy See has made its choice. We must proceed without its cooperation. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree upon a course of action. Not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council.
Van Baelsar claims to wield the power to smite primals.
Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods. And yet resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one. For if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let's pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. I think the plot just kicked into gear.
Yep.
By the way, hello, Live Swing. It's good to see you.
Yes.
Wedge?
What do you think, Ladonia? Was she impressed? Do you think she might consider, letting you be part of the fan club? That wasn't at all how I expected things to play out, but at least we escaped with our lives. Sorry we had to resort to such dramatic methods to escape. Things escalated so quickly that Alphino and I saw no other alternative.
It's okay. It's probably the best. Look at all these pseudo-Imperials just standing around.
Yeah.
Tataru. Deep in the forest of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Wedge, you're being troll-a-lolled.
Runa, Ladonia, I hope my singing didn't bother you. I'm rather fond of this little ditty. Reminds me of home. Alphino?
I just got Menphilia.
Hold on.
We have a fix for this. Once the people of Eorzea learn that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have returned, they will surely rally to our cause. We need only sound the cauldron call. Or the clarion call. Cauldron, clarion. Yeah, same thing.
By the way, Faye and Rylea cams are on.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I need to fix that at some point.
You need bun cams.
Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goals. As long as the Ultima weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Frenna, Ladonia, and help them make the right decision. Woohoo! Yay!
Mm-hmm. The Black Wolf's ultimatum. Menphilia is greatly concerned by recent developments concerning the Council of the Alliance leaders.
Grim tidings, Rena, Ladonia. It seems that word of the Ultima weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their actions even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people's untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let's hurry to them, Rena, Ladonia, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. You know what? I need to get out of these Imperial duds. Oh, that's better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can we leave the landing area, please? Please and thank you. And off to the frigate chamber, which will be on Hustings Strip.
What?
I was poking QB. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid Jinlun's. He's just going to stand there with big puppy eyes until I take his paladin quest, isn't he?
What business would Her Grace have with the likes of you?
Everything?
Maybe.
Hi Bartholomew.
Look at all the cinematics.
Yeah.
The Council of the Alliance leaders is presently in progress in the fragrant chamber. I must ask that you step away from the doors, madam.
But we're here to talk to them.
I'm sorry, you're here on behalf of the Scions of the Dawn? 1,000 pardons, my lady. Of course you may enter. Wow, I didn't even need to give him an ID.
Yay! It's good to be recognized in this particular case.
Should I try this to get into a nightclub next time?
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight.
But if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Hareband. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The scions of the Seventh Dawn, alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Dramatic entrance.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alfinord, Minfilia, and 7 hells! Master Garland?
I'm here too.
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender, but I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garlean's offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garlean's proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Hareband?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire, for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Hareband, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For
Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
The plot, it thickens!
Yes.
And congeals.
Yep.
But you know what this means. Come on, say the words. Pray return to the waking sands.
Well, okay.
What was it? It wasn't until recently that I actually got used to going to the Rising Stones. That was a spoiler. Sorry, guys!
What about the falling snow?
I'd literally go all the way to the waking sands. I was like, oh, wait, wrong one.
Oops.
We can go this way. I mean, I still get turned around on all. Oh, wait, this is the waking sands.
Well, I see we have some action.
Yes! You have a good night, Action. Thanks so much for joining us earlier. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we'll see you online tomorrow or something. Before maintenance, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They have not officially said what maintenance for 5.57 is going to be, but it's typically where they drop some of their new system updates. It will also probably come in a lot of the files for the new holidays that are coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
5.8 is probably where we're going to get cross data center play.
Hmm.
Which will be really interesting. And through the gate of the Sultana. But yeah, that was a huge chunk of story.
Yep.
And we are entering the final phase.
Yep, the big plan should get unveiled soon.
Eorzea still wants to fly. She is so depressed she can't fly. She normally can't fly, so it's confusing her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and the questing is still at level 46.
Yes. Though we might have to, maybe in the next week or so, after we finish all the Zadnor stuff, do a push on these girls.
Yeah, especially for Dragoon.
And Pugilist. They're both kind of behind.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to have an interesting little quandrum in the fact that we are also coming up against two of my most hated duties ever in this game. So hated, in fact, that they have literally almost made me leave this game.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can just try and arrange for someone to help just walk us through.
Because if we do the duty finder for them, it's going to be
No.
a giant confusing face roll.
Yeah.
And I will be honest, one of the reasons why we're still in this game is thanks to Mr. Action Bastard, who was kind enough that when we hit this section, was willing to literally handhold us through it so that we actually could understand what was going on. And it's thanks to him that we are actually still here, and I am so glad we pushed on because, oh lordy, does it get good.
Yeah.
But that's like the worst low point is these 2 instances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after that, it gets a lot better.
Well, the stupid silly
They learned a lot of lessons.
The stupid silly part of it is it's actually technically not the instances themselves. They're okay. They're nothing to write home about, but they're not bad either. The problem is how all the bored elite players take them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I would not be surprised if it was still a sticking point to this day for new players coming through.
Mm-hmm.
As it is, I get the distinct impression there was going to be a change with them with New Game Plus, but that got ixnayed because of the whole 2020 thing.
The 2020 no one expected.
Because they originally announced that MSQ roulette was going to go away.
Right.
And that would only happen is if they'd done a major change to these 2 duties. But that has not happened as of yet. I still kind of hope it does.
Yeah.
My bun prays for it. Okay, do we start with Wedge or do we start with Y'shtola being a wallflower in the background?
I think that'd be Urianji's job.
He's not here.
Yes. Let's start with Y'shtola.
We have surmounted this latest trial, but the worst is yet to come. We must remain focused. I will not see our efforts wasted in futile regret. And as for Thancred, he and I have much to discuss. Ida? Humph! Instead of gratitude for coming to his rescue, Papolino called me a scatterbrained. The next time he gets caught up by the Empire, I'm leaving him to rot. Papolino?
Had I not intervened, that Garlean soldier may well have done for Ida, lowering her guard in the heat of battle as though she were on an evening stroll. How much of a scatterbrain can she be? Well, at least we cannot fault her for being inconsistent.
Those 2 make a great pair.
Mm-hmm.
Alphino?
The counteroffensive will come to... the counteroffensive to come will require the total commitment of every allied nation, as well as the flawless coordination of all forces. I pray the Council understands this. All too well.
Tataru? I understand you given our fallen brothers and sisters a proper burial. I'm sure they appreciated it. When the Empire is beaten and all of this over, let's visit them at the church. Sid?
For many years, I dedicated my life to the research and development of Magitech, unable or unwilling to see the repercussions of my work. And though I have since left Garlemald behind, its scientists continue to build upon my work. I fear this new weapon may be another example of that, an ancient relic enhanced with technologies I created. And even should that be the case, it would still require a brilliant mind to... No, he didn't. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He totally did. Nate?
What's next on the agenda? We're ready to get to work.
What?
She hasn't said a word to me since the rescue. Was it all for nothing? Sorry.
Poor Wedge.
The fan club isn't accepting new members at this time.
I give you a pat on your onion head. Minfilia.
I cannot well express my relief.
To think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm, and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are she, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Ooh, Vesper Day Aetheryte tickets. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Look at my feed.
Yeah. Okay. Ah?
Oh, you clicked through, didn't you?
No, I'm back at the beginning. It didn't take. It did a cancel. Instead of a complete. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on you too.
Yep. 49. The previous quest of 46. A 3-level jump? What were they thinking? What were they thinking?
First off,
okay, good night, all.
Checking with your Stola real quick. Okay, she says the same as before. Papalermo, yeah, they're all the same, so,
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're going to be doing some grinding after we finish Zadnor on Theron and Rylea. Hold on, I see a gold bang! From Mrs. Slapswith.
Yeah, okay. Wasn't showing up on my map.
Yeah.
A kobold initiative.
Oh, that's why it's 47 and we're 46.
No, I'm 47.
Huh.
Now, do we want to take it now or take that next week since we're just a few minutes till?
Why don't we take it next week? We'll have to remember to come back here, and Urianger actually has a blue bang.
Oh dear.
And Whiston has a bang as well. So, yeah, we've got some quests to do.
That'll help.
I assume we want to spend the night drinking over in the quicksands?
We're gonna need it.
Oh, and there's someone outside the quicksands with a bang as well.
Been there for a while.
Yeah, I know what that goes to.
And it's also a 50.
Yeah, so we're gonna ignore it for now.
Yep.
Do I have a 47? Yes, I do have a 47, a ninja. Which I believe opens up Aramvale.
Everyone's favorite. Aramvale is a fine dungeon. Yeah, I'm amazed I say that with a straight face too.
It's actually not that bad. It's not that great, it's just not that bad. As long as you have a tank who decides that they don't want to just face roll the first room.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got our work cut out for us for the next couple of weeks. Since we're on the bit of discussion for you fine folks, one of the issues I've been kind of dealing with the stream setup is that, especially for the weekday streams, it's getting to be kind of snowballing on me for work for archiving purposes and also during the stream itself. When coming up to Endwalkers, I don't know if we'll be able to stream that, even though it's going to be really good story content. And
presumably.
It's going to be a couple years before the Bun Buns hit it, at this rate.
A couple?
Considering we've taken over a year to get through AAR?
Yeah, I'm a couple years.
So I'm debating, what do you guys want to see? Are you willing to wait and see if the Bun Buns actually get there? Because right now when we do stream, it is kind of a little extra pressure on me, both to kind of be on while I'm playing, and also for archiver purposes.
And of course it just limits our ability to get through the story, and we're slow getting through it to begin with.
Yeah, there is that too. The other thing to keep in mind is it's great having you guys. I am totally here, especially on the Bun Buns and Heaven on High nights, to stream for you. It's why we started this in the first place, but we're not getting many new watchers or views. So there becomes a point of, how do I want to put it? Effort out versus what is achieved by that effort. So I'm still mulling, do we want to stream Endwalkers? Do we want to give it a pass and just let the Bun Buns catch up to it naturally? Especially since I do not, one of the things I definitely don't want to do is overlap our stream times with Baron's stream times.
Oh, yeah.
That's the last thing I want to do. Especially when I know Baron has a lot more watchers. For good. So, anyway, I'm still pondering over thoughts on it. More than likely, we will probably not stream Endwalkers initially, simply because it will be so much of a burden. And the fact that it is taking us this long to get through the buns. But we are kind of meandering around a little, let's be honest.
And, you know, it's, an hour and a half a week?
Yeah.
That's not a lot of story time.
Hour and a half once a week, but at the same time, we're making progress every time we log in.
We certainly are. We might want to make a little level progress between times to help that out. Yikes.
Yeah.
Jeez, guys, 3-level jump.
I'm really glad you guys all came along to join us this evening. Tonight was very story heavy, but that's a good thing. We're literally just moved into the final plot arc, as you can see by the fact that our level just kind of jumped between 46 and 49. In any case, it is 11 o'clock. It is time for Ladonia here to turn into a pumpkin. Thank you all very much for joining us. We will continue tomorrow night with grinding in Zadnor. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed that we can actually get the big airship instance to pop. That is not always a guarantee.
No.
And we'll take things from there.
And keep in mind, we have a hard time limit tomorrow.
Yeah, the servers go down at 11. Woohoo! But it should be enough to...
They don't care if you just pulled the final boss.
Yes, they do not care. One way or another. But we'll probably be grinding in Zadnor until we can get that instance pop. Hopefully we can do it quickly. I'm not holding my breath. In any case, you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for coming. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Yes, everyone have a great night.
Good night, all.